You're having
Yeah.
meetings. There's obviously a lot of problems. Um,
Yes. Yeah.
is there a way you can help facilitate the solve of those problems, or do you think it's kind of out of?
So we were not selected in 2024 for a gigantic RFP.
Mm,
The quote that came up was, "You guys are as arrogant as Model N without the market share. You have
mm,
no experience in large pharma, and you're coming across as if you do." So we weren't selected. There were three of them that were ultimately responsible for selecting. Two of them haven't returned any of my outreach. I managed to get a meeting with the third one. I'm actually
mm,
talking to him tomorrow, but he's already moved the meeting twice.
yeah. Mm,
We got fired for the biggest project we were doing for them
mm,
a couple of months ago. I was able to get a call with the economic buyer for that.
mm,
Just basically said, "Hey, look, the ship has sailed. I just want to get some feedback."
mm,
Right. He took the call with me. He gave me some really scathing feedback, but it was helpful and it was very eye-opening for
mm,
me because it helps me triangulate how they see us.
mm.
And as part of that call, though, he said, I was starting to feel out, hey, if 2 years down the road we were to ever get a chance to win you guys back, what would need to happen?
Great
And
question.
his response was, your company will not win this business back unless the entire market access leadership changes over. The person who's head of market access right now, she might have been at the company like 17 years at this point. These people just
Yeah.
don't move.
This is like tough, right? Because you're basically kind of running uphill.
It's
Kind
my
of like,
only significant account. So I'm like, I
yeah,
can do nothing or I can practice. So that's kind of
yeah.
how I'm approaching it.
I think it's great practice, right? Well, I think about a situation like this because when we're major damage control and there's major trust that's broken between the customer or past client, if you will. Do you think you'll have support of being able to get some execs at your company to basically do a sit down dinner or sit down meeting with that CEO, the economic buyer? Or is it too late?
Absolutely. To his credit, my CEO, he would fly across the country and have dinner with her immediately.
Yeah.
He would make that a priority.
How big is that total deal?
That deal, it was just under a million.
Okay. So here's an idea, and tell me if you think your CEO would be horribly opposed to this. Is you say, hey, listen, Mr. CEO, here's this opportunity that we lost. It's about $1 million, right? If I was able to facilitate a dinner meeting, an in-person meeting, in which we basically go together, and we're not there to defend. We're simply going to fall on the sword, take 100% ownership, let them beat us up as much as they want. But our goal is to let them to feel good and trust us so we can potentially re-earn that opportunity down the road. Would you be open to that as a plan? Because what we don't want to have happen is we set a dinner up, right, or an event up, or a get together up, and they come in, they're just being defensive. Doesn't even matter who is right or wrong. You lost a deal already.
Right, right, right. Well, I think that's how I got the call
Yeah.
in my outreach to him. I was like, I can't remember my exact words in the email, but I basically wordsmithed it to say, like, look, I'm not out to change your mind. I'm just out to learn. Like,
Yeah.
I just joined the account. It's clear, things were not going swimmingly. I just want to learn.
Yeah. Sounds like you had a small part of the business. The competitor already had the rest of it. Does that mean potentially you could pick up the rest of the business too if we really iron this out? So the upside could be way more than just $1 million.
Yes, it's possible.
Hmm. Whenever I think about an opportunity like this, it's hard to sell the other stuff if they don't feel good about the main thing, right? So it's like, we need
Yeah.
to be able to build that trust and build that rapport with them, basically repair the trust, if you will, and
Mhm.
get the right people in front. Because there's such thing as a grand gesture, which is like a CEO flying across the US just to have dinner. That's like a big sign. That's like, oh, that's a sign like, hey, we're not just going to talk out of both sides of our mouth. It's a sign like we're truly committed. Even though we're
Yeah.
losing this opportunity, I want to show you that this matters to me. And I hope we have a chance later on to be able to work together.
You know what? That's right. So at first I was thinking, my CEO, I don't think I'll go for this. But at the end of the day, that thesis that I just said I had about how I want to shore up this business and then sell these things around it,
Yeah.
that rolls up to the exact same economic buyer.
Yeah.
And if he's not the economic buyer, he's certainly going to be a technical
Yeah.
buyer or some. So yeah, a grand gesture to make sure, hey, let's just go out to dinner.
Yeah. I think it's like that's really powerful. And I'll say like that'd be the ideal situation. Like then,
Mhm.
plan B might be like, all right, maybe it's a virtual call if he's not willing to do that, right? It's like, all
Mhm.
right, but at least it's the same principle. It's obviously not as powerful as in person, and you're You're looking someone across the table in the eye with saying, yep, we f***ed up. This is our fault. We own it. You're right. And my hope is here's a plan for how we're going to transition out, and we're good with it. We want to make sure it's super smooth for you.
Yeah.
My only hope is this is a gesture for that you can see that we're taking the effort. I'm flying out here. We have this plan. Hopefully in the future, we'll be able to work together in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully, right? But regardless, we want to make sure your experience is still even good, even with the offboarding.
Yeah.
I'll be blown away if a vendor did that.
Oh, yeah, we all would, which is why I find it so amazing when people don't do that.
Because it's
Yeah.
easy to not do it.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's just a matter of like being a decent human being.
100%.